Hi, everyone. It's Abby from the Lunatics Radio Hour podcast, and today I want to talk to you about the Witch's Grave of York, Maine. I recently went to visit the Old Parish Cemetery in York, and I'll do a whole video on that soon, but I was very surprised and excited to learn that there was a witch's grave there. The Old Parish Cemetery itself is super cool and has, it dates back to the 17th century. It has a lot of really strange tombstones, and it feels sort of like a piece of a different era, which of course it is. So I really, really enjoyed my time there and getting to kind of walk around and explore. But this grave immediately stood out to me, and I was actually kind of worried about finding it because I was like, I really need to go to the witch's grave. How am I going to find it? And when you get there, I immediately saw it because it's kind of really far away from the other graves and has this stone slab that comes off of the back. And I had recognized the woman on the gravestone itself from the research that I had done. So I was like, here we go. But it's really easy to find if you're in the area. People leave offerings on that stone slab. So there was like Palo Santo when I was there, and crystals, and lots of people leave pennies and change. And if you look online, you can see photos of things. People leave liquor bottles. So definitely still an active community of people who are visiting the grave. The grave itself belongs to Mary Nason. And I was expecting to find a lot of witchy history or someone who was persecuted, but that wasn't the case at all. Mary Nason died on August 18th, 1774. Her husband, who was named Samuel, was in charge of her grave and figuring out how to lay her to rest. And so he was the one who put this striking image on the stone of the woman. And it's believed the woman who is depicted on the stone is based off of Mary herself. And I really love what's printed on the grave itself because it says that Samuel is looking forward to the day where their dusts can mingle again, which is like weirdly morbid and romantic. So how did Mary get this folklore around her that she is a witch? That actually came after she died. So there's a few different theories. One, the woman on the gravestone, people think it feels witchy, I guess, to them. The rumors of her being a witch popped up like decades after she had passed away. And the leading theory is that because this stone slab is really in the cemetery, when you walk around, it's really only her grave that has it. People assumed that they put it there to like keep her underground. And in reality, most of the other, or a lot of the other gravestones from the same time period probably had that slab. It was a common thing to keep out like cattle and animals from the graves at the time. But they were probably removed to make room for other things, and as the cemetery evolved over the years. So you can see hers is so far apart from all of the other graves that there probably wasn't a need to remove it or do anything to update it. And the truth is they probably took these slabs out from other graves at some point to use them for materials, like to reuse the stone in buildings or whatever other kind of construction projects. So a few decades after she died, she gained this reputation of the Witch of York, Maine. It's a total folklore, and we're happy that she wasn't persecuted wrongly or anything like that, but I do love that people still go there and kind of pay honor to her and leave her all kinds of witchy gifts. So that is the story of the Witch of York, Maine. For more haunted history, be sure to check out the Lunatics Radio Hour podcast and subscribe on YouTube because we have lots of cemetery videos and tours of haunted and historic places coming your way soon. Thanks for watching.